Whee! Hello everybody, Fishmon14 here with more Let's Play Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we got started with this dungeon, but we're going to finish it in this part. I'm back down at the bottom, where this is where the entrance to the entire dungeon is. And I forgot to show this before, but there's a web here. And Navi tells us,
Look, fish, you can see down below this web using up-C.
So if you look down, hey, look! Some water and some land, and I wonder what's down there. Doesn't seem like we can actually do anything about this. None of our items seem to be doing anything. Well, there is actually something that we can do about it. I will meet you back up at the top of this room. Okay, I'm back at the top of the room. This is where the vines are. And if you look down there, there's the web. Well, if you jump from all the way up here, try to land in the middle, there we go. I'm not actually sure. I think you can do that lower. Maybe from like one lower level, but I always do it from the top. You step on that switch that actually burns, there was a web there. And if you open this chest, it's just a heart. No big deal. I'm gonna try to go for all the chests, like get absolutely everything, but getting all the chests isn't really required to 100% the game. So if I miss some, whatever. Anyway, we have another gold Skulltula on this grating here, if I can push the buttons right. Oh, sweet. That is our second gold Skulltula. And if we go over here, right close by to where that one was, we have our third and I think final gold Skulltula for this level, at least for now. There is one more, but we'll have to come back for that later. Don't hit me. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, you can get a DQ stick that way. You just have to kill him in one hit. That or hit him once and then stun him and then kill him. Oh wait. You have to note that there's this area that you can stand on and this area that's too deep for you to stand in. Well, you want to light your DQ stick, one of them anyway. And you want to jump onto this area that you can stand in because those other places are too deep and your stick will get soaked and oh man, it burned. Oh well. Hey, another one of these guys. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Yes, I think you are a traitor. You commie bastard. Here is one of many eye switches. Whenever you see an eye switch, you're supposed to shoot it with either your slingshot or another item which you will get later in the game. I was always scared of this room when I was little. Yeah. I know how to dive. If you'll come over here, you'll notice that there is a switch hidden sneakily underwater. You just dive down and hit it. And we have to kind of hurry because we do have a time limit, I mean. Jump on this thing. And you'll go nicely under these spikes. If you hadn't hit the switch, the water level would be too high and you'd hit the spikes and fly off. Turn around. I'm going to stun you to make it easier. Boom! That's right, burn! Oh my gosh, do you have to explain everything? I'm already getting pissed off at Navi. Shut up! You can't skip this dialogue. They assume you're never gonna play the game again. I've played at least the very first dungeon of this game probably dozens of times, but I've only beat it on like a handful of times. I have beat this game more than any other game in my life, but even that's just like maybe 6 to 8 times tops. And that's not really 100% either, because, again, I've never 100%ed this game completely, at least on one file. I know collectively I actually have, because I've gotten all the Skulltulas. On my other file, the one I deleted at the very beginning of the first video, I actually, on that file, had 99 Skulltulas, and I could not, for the life of me, figure out where that last one was. So other than that, I had gotten all the Skulltulas. I just know that I've gotten all of them at some point, but just not all on one file. There's some shadows on the ceiling, and oh my gosh, these scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. These are Goma larvae. Methinks it's an omen of things to come, kind of. Like, I would be terrified of this room. I would make sure that I went around the room, not through it. Oh, we can't actually do this right now. Oops. Shouldn't have burned that. Rolling, rolling, rolling. There we go. Just go through here. And that brings us back in the room that we fell down into. See, over here. That's where we were. There's a whole nother part to this room. And you want to push this block over here because this is necessary. That symbol is also kind of significant for later. But I will explain that much, much later in the game. Like toward the very, very end. It's not the very, very end, but it's towards the end. So you want to light your Deku stick again, come over here, and do a roll, and that will burn the web, which will allow us to jump down here. No! And we land in a nice pool of water so we don't get hurt. I just realized this is like a pool of water that's been sitting in an ancient tree for God knows how long. It must really smell in this room. Oops, wrong one. My bad. Let's try that again. 23 is number 1.
How did you know our secret? How irritating! It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned.
When I was a kid, I thought that said coup de grace. I'm sure everyone thought that, though.
Oh, Queenie, sorry about that.
Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you, out of anger for me, help me, and like, be a traitor to your queen and expose her weakness? Doesn't make the most sense, but who cares? This room's kind of scary. Oh, whoa, oh, the door. Whenever the door closes behind you, you know it's bad news. Let's get a look around here. It's kind of dark. Oh, what's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my! It's a spider! Squish it! Parasitic armored arachnid, Goma! Throw a nut in your face. I'm gonna bust a nut in your face. Oh, my bad. Oops, I did it from too far away again. Damn it! How am I possibly having this much trouble with Goma? Yeah, you run away. Why don't you? Okay, she's gonna try to crap out some eggs here, which are those enemies that we saw earlier, the Goma larva. So we don't want to deal with them. It's not like they're a big deal, but I mean, why deal with them if we don't have to? And she's already dead. I always thought that was kind of gross how there's like that eye juice squishing out, just like gushing out of her eye socket. I always thought that was so epic, how they just like crumble in blue fire like that. I always loved that. I thought it was so cool. And here we have our first heart container, which increases our maximum life energy by 1 heart. And it totally refills our life. So if we step into this blue light, there's not like there's anything else we can do in here. And we will fly away. And land back outside the Deku tree. Well done, fish. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen?
No.
Okay, fine.
Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me.
Sorry, was that a mood kill? My bad. Hey, that's the guy we saw from our dream. There's lots of fire and darkness.
This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorceress powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods.
It's raining, it's pouring. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Like I said, nice vocabulary here. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Feror, the goddess of courage. They look like Oscars. I always thought they looked like one of those weird hair barrette things. Not barrette, maybe. Scrunchy, are they? No, that's not Scrunchy. I don't know. Din, with her strong, flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Feror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and the golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. I always thought that was so cool. Everything about this game I always thought was so cool. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man, with his evil heart, to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. And he's just like, I'm getting kind of bored. Fish, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you. The stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon me. I think it actually said on me, my bad. And here's one of the things that I thought was the absolute coolest in this game. Like one of the coolest effects ever on the N64. A lot of the items look really awesome. Just look at that. That was so mind-blowing back in the day. Even now, I haven't seen anything like it on the N64. Not so much the gold, but like the middle. It's just so cool. I know I keep saying that, but this game is just awesome. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Fish. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Fish to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. No! No, don't die!
Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Fish. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree.
Aw, she looked back. It's kind of creepy how his mouth is just open and he's dead. Anyway, we're going to stop this video here. See you next time for more Let's Play Ocarina of Time. This has been Fishmon14. Bye, guys.